Hi everyone, welcome to Fletcher's Farmhouse, and today we're going to be making corned beef hash, which is my grandma's recipe. Now I apologise if there's any banging noises because next door having some work done, so we're not on a building site even though it might sound like one. If you like this content, please like and subscribe. If you've got any handy hints for me, please comment. So let's get started. So first of all, I've put a saucepan of water on to boil. So we'll just have to do the potatoes first, I think. So let's get started with them. So I'll find the peel, I think. I need maybe a dish. So I haven't made this for a while, but I'm making it because it's my uncle's 90th tomorrow, and so I thought I'd do a special meal for him. But I'm making it today because I've got a lot of baking to do as well. So what I'm going to do is make it today, and we can have it for our tea tonight, and we can have it for tomorrow as well. Put it in the fridge. But you can also, because it's a lot thicker the day after, so it's actually nicer the day after you make it, but you can also use it to fill pasties if you like. So it's a good recipe to do, and this is the traditional one that my grandma used to do. So you don't need to see me peeling all these potatoes, so I'll come back in a bit. So try to keep your potatoes the same width and the same size, because then they'll cook at the same time. So just do this. I don't know about you, but I'm having a bit of a bad day. Nothing's gone right today, so I'm really hoping that this will go right. And when you're putting the potatoes into the pan of water, which I've already put on the stove, be careful not to splash yourself with the hot water. Try to put them facing away from you instead of just plonking them in like I sometimes do. Right, so the potatoes are on boiling in the pan, and now I've got to do these onions. I must have to say that these are organic ones from Sainsbury's, and they're very small. So I'm going to use all of these. Normally, you know, you could use frozen ones or ready chopped ones that are fresh ones. I usually use the frozen ones, but today I thought I'd do proper traditional and just do our own from scratch. I'm already regretting it because these small ones seem to be, whoa, incredibly potent, shall we say. Yeah, I can feel the eyes are complaining already. Yeah, can indeed. Oh, anyway, so we'll just chop these up. Yeah, there's not much to it, is there? I mean, normally you get larger onions than that. They're the biggest ones that's in the bag. There's even tiny ones, they're more like shallots to be honest, than onions. Don't know what's going on there. Right, that'll do for that. So, put them in the bowl. Yikes, that really is strong stuff though. Oh, goodness me. But at least it's fresh and it's organic. So I'm hoping to be able to grow my own. Oh gosh, my eyes are streaming. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah. I'm hoping to grow my own veg, especially my own onions and potatoes and carrots, and so that would mean we could do a self-sufficient meal using those ingredients, because that's what we're using in this. Although I am using tinned carrots today. Oh my goodness, my eyes are just streaming now. Oh, I can't even see to cut the onion thing. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Right, this is not good. I can't see out of one eye now. Oh no, this has never happened before with the big ones, but oh my gosh. Right, this is really right. If you can do this, try not to get small onions, because if you do, you're not going to be able to see what you're doing. Oh my gosh, this is really, I can't even see, and I can't even touch my eyes, can I? Oh, right. Oh no. Oh dear. Right. Well, we're getting there. Oh, this is really quite painful. Ah. Oh my gosh, why is one eye worse than the other? Ah, is that usual? Jeez. Right, I'm going to just rinse it under the cold tap. Oh, that eye is really hurting now. Why do they do that, do you think, onions? Why do they have that effect on people? Do you know, it really is quite bad. I mean, I know they're supposed to sting a little bit, but this is really quite bad. And I've had to actually just shut that eye now completely, because it's just, I can't see out of it at all. Do you know what, it better taste good after all this. Oh no, this is really quite something. Right, I think I'll use the frozen ones in future. Oh my goodness. Maybe some of it actually splashed in my eye when I was doing this. I don't know. It feels like it has. I mean, it's literally now, there's like a teardrop just actually going down my cheek. I kid you not. Oh gosh, this is not good at all. Oh no. It literally is just going all the way down my cheek. Oh, this is not good at all. Do I have to do another one? Really? Seriously? Oh no. Right. Oh, this is just horrendous, isn't it? I wonder if it would do it if you wear sunglasses or something. I don't know. I tell you. This is horrendous. I'm literally down to one eye now. Oh, this is not good at all. Oh my god, that's even worse. That one's even worse. It's actually burning. Let's get over the top again. I can't see out of this eye then. I can't even do anything about it. Oh, jeez. Right. Okay. Well, hopefully. Oh no, it's really hurting now. Oh my god, it's actually painful. Oh no, the other eye's gone now. Oh no, this is really not good at all. Surely it shouldn't be this bad. Surely it shouldn't. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Right, well, I don't think it's not going to be as finely chopped as I would like. Let's just say that, but you know, I can't even see what I'm doing here. Now, got to the point where, well, I can't see out of this eye at all. I've had to completely shut it. And the other one has got very limited vision as well now. Right, you know what? Oh, see, I can't even see that. I'm going to smash my glass bowl. Right, that is going to have to do. I'm just going to put it over here away from there. Oh, my goodness. Right, I'm just going to have to. Yep, can't see a damn thing. And the tea is up to here now. It's really quite something, that is. Oh my god, it's on the chopping board, isn't it? Right, I need to just get the chopping board under the tap, out the way. Oh gosh. Right, that is not fun. That was not fun. Oh gosh. And you wonder why I prefer doing baking to cooking. Oh no. Right, I need to just dab my eye. Right, I'm going to put them back in the thing. I'm not using them. I let's get this out the way, shall we? Oh my goodness me. Oh, that was horrendous. Oh, I can see a little bit better now. Just. Oh, goodness me. Right, okay, I think in future I think I might just use frozen. Because that was really bad. Oh, jeez. Really bad, that. I've never known anything like it. I've done the larger onions before and they weren't like that. Oh, I told you I was in a bad day, didn't I? Oh gosh. Right, okay. That's about now. Okay. So let me think now what we need to do now. So the potatoes boiling and I haven't added salt. You can do if you want, but there's a lot of salt in the gravy that I'm going to use, so it's up to you really whether you want to be healthy or not. So I'll just go and check the potatoes and then I'll get back to you. Now then, as you can see, there's this sort of white scum stuff, so I like to just skim that off. So just get rid of that. Right, they're still hard and everything, but that's fine because everything will just boil up together, it's fine. So I'm going to now add the chopped onions to it now. And then I can get rid of the onions. Oh my gosh. Oh dear. Right. That should be enough onions, I hope, anyway, because I do not fancy having to do another lot. Right, so that's good. That rinse. Okay. So we'll just leave that now to do its thing and then come back to the pan later. Meanwhile, we can get on with making the pastry. So today I'm using this, which is a convenient thing to use and I do quite like it, so we'll just try that instead of making our own. Instead of the ready rolled one, I think we'll go for that. Actually, I need it for the instructions. Right, so empty the contents into a bowl. Yeah, I've done that. I've got rid of the big lumps as well. Add the water. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Okay. Mix it together. And then get on that. So let's hope this goes well now. Keep an eye on your pan, because if it gets a little bit too bubbly, just turn the heat down. You want it more a simmering rather than a boiling. Right, okay, so that's coming along nicely. So what you want is you want to be able to grab it into a ball, so it might need a little bit more water in that, I think, to achieve that. Yeah, that's more like it. And try not to do too much with the pastry if you can. Pastry doesn't like to be handled a lot, so try not to do it as if you can, but you have to be able to handle it, obviously, and get it how you want it. And it helps if you've got cold hands, which I always have cold hands, so it's not too bad. Do you know, it's still a little bit crumbly, that. So I think I'm going to just maybe add a bit more. Well, it's not looking great at the moment, but we're getting there. Didn't really want to have to knead it as much as that, but there you go. Right, that's not so bad, I don't think, although it is a bit crumbly, isn't it? Still, but what can you do? Yeah, it's still a bit crumbly, that, against me. See what it's like when we roll it. So I'm just going to do a short crust pastry, and I'm going to put it on the baking tray. Oh dear. Oh, tell me this isn't going to go wrong. Please tell me this is going to work, because it normally does work. I use this pastry a lot, and it doesn't normally do this to me, so I'm just hoping that this is going to work tonight, because I don't know how it is, but every time I try to do something on camera, it just doesn't go well, and I have no idea why. Right, so anyway, I want to do a separate crust. Now, Grandma used to do a slightly different thing sometimes. So sometimes she used to have this absolutely massive pot and put that in the oven, and she used to fill the pot with the corned beef ash mixture, and then put a cup, an actual cup in the middle to hold up the crust, the short crust that she used to put on like a lid on the top. So that's another idea if you want to do it that way. But for me at the moment, I'm doing a separate one so that I can actually cut out squares, and then the idea is I ladle it out, the mixture, when it's done, the actual corned beef ash, and then I actually just cut a slice of the pastry once it's done, and just put it on the top of the bowl, and it works because it soaks up all the gravy, and it's very nice. It works very well. So you've got two options there. Yeah, no idea why this isn't actually doing what it normally does. Oh dear. This is not looking very squarish, is it? I mean, normally it's a lot more cooperative than that, let's say. Anyway, this is the tin I've got ready for it. So what I'll do is, oh gosh, it's all breaking up. I have to try and get that now to that shape. Right, okay, it's going to look incredibly rustic, okay, and that's not going to work. I could do with something a little bit smaller, but rounder. You know, normally it just does it, and I don't understand why it's being difficult, really. Oh gosh, right, well, this might be on the disaster in the kitchen playlist, which, you know, every single video seems to be on that playlist at the moment when I do a video in the kitchen, and I don't know why. I promise you, I have done this so many times, and it's always gone well. I do not understand why it doesn't go well anymore. Oh, no. Right, how can I do this now? Do I take that off? Oh no. Right, well, I hope yours goes better than mine is. It's just going to look a bit strange, this, to be honest. But, you know, as long as it tastes alright, that's the main thing, I suppose. Right, look, it's not going to look so bad when it's cooked, is it? It's going to look kind of like a square, which is the effect that we wanted. But, you know, it normally makes a bigger piece as well than this. I mean, I know I've not done it for a while, but I've made them smaller, the pack sizes or something. Because, you know, it would have easily filled a bigger tin than this, or it used to do. Oh, I mean, I've not even, I wouldn't say that that is rolled particularly thick either. Oh dear. Right, well, I can tell you now, it's not happy, this pastry, because it looks like it's been overworked. But that is our effort, and I've salvaged it the best I can, actually. So we'll put that to one side for now. Just wash my hands again. Well, yeah, I don't know what's going on with pastry. I don't know what's going on with anything, actually, that I'm making. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm on camera. It's very difficult, actually, on camera if you're not used to it. Because you're talking to yourself, and, well, quite literally I am, because some of the videos haven't got any views at all. So I really am talking to myself. So, you know, hello Vanessa, the one and only person in the audience. But that's good, because there's nobody seeing how bad I'm doing. You know, right, look at ours. Okay, so on the sauce here is the corned beef. So I've got it out ready. It doesn't matter about how big the lumps are or anything. You just put them in the pan and it all melts down. So don't worry about that. Now at this point I'm going to add a little OXO cube to the pan. I've just put the cooker hood on, so that's the noise. I'll just switch that off. It's a bit noisy, isn't it? Right, so we just literally crumble that in, just one, whilst it's bubbling away, because it'll add depth, a beefy depth to the corned beef hash. And then just stir it up, make sure there's no big lumps left. It's already looking great. Still got a long way to go yet. That's the thing, it can't be rushed, this. So we'll just let it do its thing. But yeah, it's looking good already. I will also be adding salt, pepper and secret ingredient of instant gravy. We can also add at this point carrots. You can have sliced carrots, but I kind of like the baby carrots myself. So again, be careful not to splash yourself with the water, because it's been very hot at the moment. So just put, I use 2 small tins. Okay. Now, when you start to add the corned beef, which I could do that now actually, some of it anyway, you might find that you might need to take some of the gravy out, but keep it to one side in a bowl, and then you can add it to it later as it starts to melt down. So just grab a bowl and then we can do that. So I'm going to get just a little bit. See how we took the white foamy stuff off? That's good, because you don't want that. minute. So we'll just take a little bit of this gravy out now, just for now, and then we'll add it to it later. There we go. Right, just put that to one side a second. Now then, we need, where's that knife? Okay. So just very gently, just start to drop some of the corned beef pieces into the pan. Now, you don't have to put it all in straight away. And it will, as I say, melt down. So don't worry about that. There we go. Might be able to fit a bit more in now. And like I say, it doesn't matter how large the pieces are, how small. That it'll just melt, and it helps to thicken the mixture as well. So that's all in now, so that's great. So we'll just let that now melt down and still cook the potatoes, which are on the way to being cooked, and the onions as well. Look, they're going see-through now. So we're getting there, which is great. So we'll just let that carry on. Move this for the moment. Move the tins. And we can actually add a bit of salt. But not a great lot. We can always add more to taste later on. And pepper, you can use white pepper, or you can use this black pepper. It's up to you, whatever you prefer. But it just adds a bit of depth to it. Don't overdo it. My sister always seems to somehow overdo the pepper when she does this. But you can always add to. That's the thing. It's harder to take it out, but you can always add more to taste later on. Look at that. It's definitely coming to now, isn't it? Look at that. So we'll leave that now to do its thing, and we'll get the pastry on. Now I've just preheated Betsy, the oven. It doesn't actually, I can't see on the packet where it tells you what gas mark it is. So, but then I can't really see much yet because of the onions. So I'm going to put some milk over the pastry now, and then we'll get it in the oven, and we'll just keep an eye on it. And when it goes golden brown, that's the pastry done. So there's not as much of it as I would have liked, to be honest, and it does look a little bit overworked, because it looks greasy when it's been overworked, and it looks a bit greasy, but there was nothing I could do, was there? No. But never mind. So that's now ready. I'll put this into the oven. And I've only got it on 160 degrees at the moment, so we'll see how it goes, and we'll keep an eye on it, and hopefully it should be okay, and then I'll bring you back. I've got to do some washing up. I'll just show you how it's looking at the moment in the pan. So, oh dear, just move that. Right, so as you can see, it's all melting down nicely. So all the big chunks of the corned beef are all breaking up nicely, and they'll go into tiny little pieces that you can't even see it. It's like part of the gravy really. and the onions are going translucent, and so are the potatoes, so we're getting there with that. The crust is almost done, but I just wanted to add some gravy now, some gravy granules. So beef granules, and a good large spoonful that you need. Okay, so this will just really thicken up the gravy and add some extra colour to it as well. It makes all the difference. It makes a greater depth of flavour and everything. It really does. It's amazing. Can you see the difference now in the colour already? It's looking more like a stew, and it really thickens it up as well. So I think the crust is almost done, so I'll go and check that now. Okay, so that's the crust, fresh out of the oven. As you can see, it's kind of broken up quite a bit, but it's not bad. So I'll just be slicing that up just to go on the top of the dish when the corned beef hash is done. And I've just tested it and it tastes amazing. So it's not a complete disaster this time. Now then, this is the corned beef hash, and it looks a lot thicker now, as you can see, consistency. But I've just added another spoonful of the instant gravy powder, and also I've added some more salt and some more pepper to taste. So at this point, just test it and see what you think. And if you need to add some more, then do that. But as you can see, where's the corned beef? You can't see it now, but it's there. But it's gone into the gravy, if you know what I mean. So this is what we're looking for. And this is how you do corned beef hash, the traditional way, in the pan. And the crust is also done, so now it's just time to plate up, get the red cabbage out and eat it. And there we have it. Looks delicious. With the crust on, and then all it needs now is red cabbage. So if you've liked this video, please like and subscribe to the channel if you can. It's free to subscribe, and you'll get to see more videos like this.